The moment we feared has arrived, and it comes not from Earth, not from the Moon, not even from the familiar planets of our solar system, but from the cold, silent frontier of interstellar space. Voyager 2, humanity's lonely messenger launched in 1977, has crossed the unimaginable gulf of time and distance to deliver a signal so shocking that NASA scientists are calling it unbelievable. This isn't just data, it's a whisper from the edge of existence itself. Beyond the protective bubble of our sun, beyond the heliosphere that shields us from deadly cosmic radiation, Voyager has entered a realm where the rules of survival are rewritten. And what it just confirmed out there, what it revealed about the raw, untamed forces of the galaxy, changes everything we thought we knew about space. For decades, we hoped the void would be quiet. Instead, it's alive with danger, mystery, and truths we never dared confront. The question is no longer whether there are secrets waiting for us. It's whether we're ready to face them, far beyond the glow of Earth's cities, past the glittering rings of Saturn and the frozen blue mystery of Neptune. A tiny spacecraft drifts alone through the abyss. That spacecraft is Voyager 2, a machine no larger than a small car, yet carrying with it the greatest ambitions of humanity. It was launched in 1977, when disco ruled the radio and rotary phones still hung on walls, and yet, nearly half a century later, it is still alive, still whispering across the void. What makes this story even more unbelievable is that Voyager 2 is no longer just exploring planets. It has gone further, slipping beyond the invisible shield of our sun into a place no human eye has ever seen, the interstellar medium. Imagine the heliosphere as a vast cosmic cocoon. Inside, we are protected by the solar wind, a stream of charged particles blowing out from the sun, creating a bubble that keeps the worst galactic radiation at bay. Earth's entire history, every civilization that has ever risen and fallen, has unfolded inside this protective womb. But Voyager 2 has now pierced that barrier, and what lies beyond is nothing short of breathtaking and terrifying. For billions of years, stars have exploded, galaxies have collided, and cosmic storms have raged outside this bubble. Until now, those forces were hidden from us. Voyager 2 is the first to face them head-on, and here's where the suspense deepens. Scientists long believed the space outside the heliosphere would be calm, a smooth sea between stars. Instead, Voyager 2 found turbulence, mysterious fluctuations, strange densities, and bursts of energy that seem to come from nowhere. It is as though the universe is not silent, but alive, restless, and waiting. The question is, what secrets are hidden in this new frontier, and how will they reshape our understanding of existence itself? When the first streams of data from Voyager 2's instruments arrived, NASA scientists expected a steady transition, a slow dimming of the sun's influence as the probe pushed further into the interstellar dark. But instead of a quiet shift, the numbers erupted with chaos. The detectors, built decades ago with slide rule precision, began recording radiation spikes so sharp that at first some researchers thought the instruments were malfunctioning. Yet test after test confirmed it. The readings were real. Beyond the heliosphere, Voyager 2 was swimming through a storm far more hostile than anyone had dared imagine. Cosmic rays, high energy, particles born in the violent hearts of exploding stars, rushed at the spacecraft in overwhelming numbers. These weren't just background whispers of radiation. They were surges, torrents strong enough to threaten any unprotected spacecraft, or even the fragile biology of a human body. It was as if Voyager had stepped into the path of an invisible hurricane, one that had been roaring through space for millions of years, hidden beyond the sun's protective shield. Even stranger were the magnetic fields. Instead of leveling out, they twisted into tangled knots, warping like scars across the cosmic canvas. Imagine swimming through an ocean and suddenly hitting currents that pull in every direction at once. That's what Voyager 2 detected in the deep black. But the most startling discovery wasn't the radiation, nor the magnetic chaos. It was the pulse dot. In the plasma surrounding Voyager, Sensors picked up rhythmic fluctuations as though the very medium of interstellar space was breathing. These weren't random jitters. They repeated. They echoed. Some scientists suggested they could be natural resonances, vibrations of charged particles caught in magnetic traps. Others whispered a more unsettling thought. Signals. Patterns too deliberate to dismiss. So here is the terrifying question. Did Voyager stumble upon the hidden heartbeat of the galaxy itself, or did it intercept something or someone out there? The first reactions inside NASA's mission control were a mix of disbelief and awe. Engineers who had been monitoring the Voyager probes for decades leaned over glowing screens, double-checking the instruments, convinced something must be wrong. But the numbers were consistent. Across the world, as the findings spread, scientists struggled to put words to the discovery. This wasn't just another milestone in space exploration, it was a rupture in what we thought we understood about the universe. Astrophysicist Roberto Maiolino described the plasma pulses as listening to the galaxy's hidden heartbeat. He explained that space, once imagined as a silent void, now seemed more like an ocean filled with invisible storms. If these rhythms are real, they suggest the interstellar medium is alive with movement and structure, a revelation that could upend decades of astrophysics. It was as if Voyager had pulled back the curtain on a stage we never knew existed. Meanwhile, futurist Michio Kaku painted an even more haunting picture. He warned that humanity is like children wading at the shoreline of a vast ocean, blissfully unaware of the leviathans swimming in the depths. His interpretation was chilling. These storms and distortions might not just be natural hazards, but signs of forces we have no framework to comprehend. And if the universe is that volatile, the dream of interstellar travel might be far more dangerous than hopeful. Yet among the skepticism and fear there was also wonder. Some researchers suggested the pulses could be echoes of ancient supernovae, their energy still rippling through space after millions of years. Others, cautiously, asked whether these patterns might be artificial, unintentional byproducts of technology beyond our own. The possibility, however remote, lingered in every discussion. The truth is this. Voyager 2 has confronted scientists with data that defies easy explanation. It is a reminder that despite all our theories, the universe still holds mysteries vast, enough to shake even the most seasoned experts. And if this is only the beginning, what will we uncover next? The moment Voyager 2's strange plasma pulses and magnetic scars became public, speculation exploded like fireworks across the scientific community and beyond. Everyone, from astrophysicists to armchair stargazers, began to ask the same haunting question. What exactly did we just stumble into? One leading theory suggests the spacecraft has wandered into the fossil remains of a supernova explosion. Imagine a star that lived fast and died violently millions of years ago, scattering its guts across space, in a blast so powerful it outshone entire galaxies. The radiation storm battering Voyager 2 could be the lingering echo of that stellar death, a ghostly storm that refuses to fade. If true, then Voyager is effectively sailing through the ashes of a dead sun, a place where the universe still carries the memory of cosmic violence. Another possibility pushes the imagination even further. Some theorists propose that the pulses might be evidence of primordial black holes, tiny but ancient monsters formed at the very dawn of the universe. If one drifts nearby, its warped gravity could twist magnetic fields and send shockwaves of plasma echoing through the void. Such a find wouldn't just be shocking, it would rewrite cosmology itself, offering proof of structures older than galaxies, older even than light. But perhaps the most controversial idea is also the simplest. What if the patterns aren't natural at all? What if they are signals, an interstellar beacon, or worse, a warning? The rhythmic echoes Voyager recorded feel eerily deliberate, like the pulse of some hidden intelligence. Skeptics dismiss this as wishful thinking, but history reminds us of one truth. Every time we assume we're alone, the universe has a way of humbling us. So the question lingers, tantalizing and terrifying. Did Voyager merely stumble upon wild cosmic weather, or has it brushed against something alive, something watching in the deep and endless dark? The moment the implications sank in, scientists realized Voyager 2 SE. Discovery was not just an interesting anomaly, it was a turning point for humanity. For decades, we've dreamed of traveling to the stars, imagining sleek starships gliding smoothly through the void, crossing the distance between suns like explorers once sailed Earth's oceans. But what Voyager 2 uncovered shatters that comforting picture. Interstellar space isn't a calm sea. It's a storm, a wilderness, a crucible of radiation and turbulence that could fry our ships and crush our hopes before they ever left the neighborhood of the sun. The cosmic rays Voyager detected are not minor inconveniences. They are lethal. For any unshielded spacecraft, let alone a fragile human body, prolonged exposure would be catastrophic. Imagine astronauts venturing beyond our solar system, only to be struck by invisible storms of energy, powerful enough to slice through DNA like a knife through paper. Suddenly, the idea of colonizing planets around other stars feels not just difficult, but almost impossible. Voyager 2 has confirmed what many feared. The path between the stars may be more dangerous than the stars themselves. And yet, in that danger lies a strange kind of hope. Those same plasma pulses that terrify us may also serve as cosmic guides. If mapped carefully, they could reveal hidden highways across the galaxy, streams of energy that spacecraft might one day ride like ancient sailors catching the trade winds. What looks like chaos might in fact be a pattern waiting to be deciphered. In other words, the very storms that threaten us could also become our allies. This is the paradox Voyager has forced us to confront. The universe is both a killer and a teacher. It reminds us that space was never built for us, never designed to welcome fragile creatures like humans. And yet, against all odds, we've already left footprints on the moon and sent machines like Voyager into the abyss. If we can learn from these discoveries, if we can adapt, shield ourselves, and even harness the violence of interstellar space, then perhaps one day we will not just survive the journey to other stars. We will thrive because of it. That is the true turning point. Voyager 2 has confirmed our greatest fear, that the cosmos is dangerous beyond comprehension. But it has also delivered the most profound truth of all. If humanity dares to face the storm, then the stars are not beyond us. They are waiting. Voyager 2's discovery doesn't simply sit in the realm of scientific data. It stretches into the very heart of our future. For the first time, humanity has hard proof that the dream of interstellar travel will demand more than rockets and courage. It will require breakthroughs on a scale we can barely imagine. New shielding technologies must be built to withstand radiation storms. Propulsion systems may need to exploit plasma flows and magnetic rivers, turning the very chaos that threatens us into a source of power. These aren't distant fantasies. They are challenges scientists are already beginning to confront. The implications go beyond engineering. If interstellar space is this turbulent, then perhaps life elsewhere in the galaxy faces the same crucible. Are civilizations born and extinguished in the struggle against the very medium between stars? Or does survival in this environment forge resilience and destiny? Voyager 2 has confirmed that the universe is not silent, not safe, not simple, but it has also handed us the blueprint of our greatest challenge yet. Humanity's story has always been about stepping into the unknown, from crossing oceans to reaching the moon. Now the next leap is clear: either adapt to the storm or never leave our cradle. Voyager 2 drifts in silence now, a lonely traveler powered by the last embers of its nuclear heart. And yet, from that silence, it has spoken volumes, confirming that the universe beyond our sun is not a tranquil emptiness, but a realm alive with storms, chaos, and mystery. For decades, we imagined the cosmos as a destination, a place we could one day reach if only we built better ships. But Voyager has revealed the deeper truth. Space itself is not our friend nor our enemy. It is a test. What makes this discovery so profound is not only the danger it exposes, but the resilience it demands of us. Humanity's greatest strength has never been comfort. It has been courage. From the moment we lit our first fires to the day we launched our first rockets, we have thrived not because the universe was easy, but because it was hard. Voyager 2 reminds us that this spirit will be tested like never before. So the question remains, will we retreat into the safety of our solar cocoon, or will we rise to meet the storm? The answer will define our destiny. The stars are waiting. The mystery is only beginning.